The show hadn't even started yet before Whoopi turned to the crowd to see something she liked. "I just have to point something out," she said almost as soon as she was seated at the panelists' table. Whoopi, 68, acts as moderator during The View. This young lady in the front, who is bedazzled within an inch, is looking fabulous. "Yes, you," she called out to someone near her in the crowd. The camera focused on a woman wearing a silver headband alongside a shimmering, sequined purple jacket with a fuchsia collar. Joy Behar called out another guest near the woman Whoopi initially pointed out, who was also apparently dressed to the nines. "There's another young lady on the other side," she called out. The camera did not focus on the other audience member, however. "That's a teenager," Whoopi pointed out, laughing, before grabbing her note cards. She smiled wide, clearly excited by what she saw out in the crowd. "Y'all look amazing today. You're just a good-looking audience," she added. "All right, let's get to the stuff we're supposed to talk about," she said before launching a discussion about recent events. In Joe's Corner. On Monday, Whoopi defended comedian Joe Coy following his controversial Taylor Swift joke during the Golden Globes. She introduced the topic by recapping the 81st Golden Globes award ceremony, which took place over the weekend. For the first time, comedian Joe Coy took on hosting duties, and it was a rough room for him, Whoopi said during Monday's episode of The View. She then cut to a clip from the event where Joe took the stage for some of the jokes he made about the movies Oppenheimer and Barbie and artist Taylor Swift. Afterward, Whoopi offered her opinion on the matter, given that many were offended by Joe's jokes or found them to be in bad taste. These hosting gigs, are brutal. If you don't know the room, if you've not been in these rooms before and you're thrust out there, it's hit or miss," she said. "Now I love Joe Coy. He makes me just crazy, because he's funny. Now, I don't know whether it was the room, whether it was the jokes, I didn't get to see it. But I do know that he is as good as it gets when it comes to stand-up, and it is not an easy gig. If you read some of the reviews of gigs that I've had where they've wished me into the cornfield and to die on the vine, it's not an easy gig," she repeated. Ana Navarro disagreed, saying she did watch the show and didn't find Joe funny. Sarah Haynes was nervous for Joe, telling people to get a sense of humor. The segment quickly wrapped up after that. Say what? On Thursday's episode of The View, Whoopi was left nearly speechless by a comment by a co-star. The host decided to discuss some of the things you should not do after sex. Reading out cum advice, Sunny Hostin, 55, instructed, "No more naughty names. When sex has ceased, stop addressing your partner with potentially derogatory terms." Not missing a beat, Alyssa Farah Griffin, 34, joked, "I mean, I believe that. Daddy doesn't have the same ring to it after." Whoopi, 68, was immediately horrified, gasping and covering her mouth before exclaiming, "EW. Or mommy. Mommy's not a good one either." Reeling the conversation back to order, Sunny concluded, "Why are people talking so much? Just say thank you and good night." Alyssa is married to Justin Griffin, who studied political science at Stonehill College and completed his undergraduate studies at Clark University in 2012. The couple reportedly announced their engagement in October 2020, after dating for 3 years. On November 4, 2021, Alyssa tweeted a photo of herself and Justin near a pool, writing, "Out of office. To go get married." The two wed on November 6, 2021, in Vero Beach, Florida, behind closed doors. Alyssa's racy comments come amid fan rumors that she's hiding a secret pregnancy. Alongside Whoopi's own questioning of Alyssa, fans picked up a new clue when Alyssa spoke about weight loss and her size just days ago. Asked about her New Year's resolutions, Alyssa confessed that she wanted a consistent exercise regimen in 2024. She confirmed her goal as being more dedicated to working out daily. The TV star added, "This show's weird. Like Robin jokes, there's like the View 15. Alyssa explained that she didn't gain the View 15, but she did pick up the View 5.